Guys, I just want to let you know I got a BH Cosmetics haul in, and all of my BH Cosmetics that I ordered for Christmas came in. And I did a couple swatches and I wanted to check a few things out first. But the first thing that I got is the liquid foundation. And these were all on sale. And the first one is their foundation, and this is their foundation. I took it out of the box. This is in light olive, and it just completely is gone off my skin. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me. Yeah, it's been a while. It really has. My old camera failed on me, and I just haven't gotten the chance to get this new one up. This new one is driving me insane. It's making me look 3 times heavier than I am, and it's like, ugh. But you got to do what you got to do, right? When one phone decides to die, you have to pull in another. So, 30 $36, I think it was for this at Best Buy. So, yeah. But after I got the foundation, I decided to pick up a few goodies for me. One was the Supernova palette. Yes, I'm still sub to you. I'm actually sub to everybody that comes onto my channel, which is really weird. But I do. I don't know if it's a policy with YouTube, but I do sub for sub. So, yeah. I got the Supernova. And I'd have to flip this over because, yeah. These are super gorgeous, and everybody knows that I like foil eyes, so yeah, this works really well with it. It goes from a dark green all the way to a gold. So those are the light green and then the dark green. And they're so pretty. It also comes with a mirror on it, so I didn't want to blind anybody. But I got that. And of course, getting that back in the case is a pain in the neck. I'd like to thank, the post office for not slamming this package, because that would have really been bad, especially with all these eyeshadow palettes. These were only $5. I think that one was $5 and change. BH was having their huge sale, so when they have their sale, I go and get it. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. The first palettes that I got were the 3rd edition with BH. And then I got the 2nd edition from BH Cosmetics, which are both hot because apparently the sun comes right where my desk is. My brand new desk. Ooh, and I hit you guys too. That shows how close the camera actually is. Well, the camera stand actually is to the back of the thing, to my desk. This is not what I was expecting. See, this is clear, and I'm used to the BH dark, black, not see-through. These, it's called foil eyes. And these are all foils, which are really pretty. No mirror, thankfully. But I'm trying to find one that actually has all of the ones of the electric palette. So I'm putting the colors together. And what I'm doing is I'm putting them together slowly, but I'm also gathering all the colors that I don't have. And a lot of these, I love the greens. And I miss another companies, but I also like the blues and the purples. And oh my gosh, look at that. Let's see. The yellows are the hardest to make, it seems, in foil. But those colors are gorgeous. Look at that. Let's see if I can pull a swatch here out of just those little... Oh, goodness. I suppose so. Look at that. You can't see the real bottom one because that's more close to my skin, but oh my. Yeah, I'm going to have some fun with that. And I think there's like 1 or 2 mattes in here that really that aren't a foil. Actually, that's a foil. Believe it or not, that's a foil. There is like 1 or 2 mattes in here, but yeah, I'm like kind of wiping my hand off on a towel. I always have a towel here, so when I go into my second colors of my eyeshadows, I always have a place to wipe it off. But this is Foil Eyes. This is their first palette of the Foil Eyes. And that comes in the typical BH black box. And of course, I opened it the wrong way. I usually do. That's the first one. And of course, I got Foil Eyes too, because, I really have to have 1 and 2 if I'm going to get anything and it has a set. I'm still working on the original set, but I'm not a browns person, so if I'm going to get browns, it's got to be in a foil or something nice and neutral. And this one is actually a foil, and it looks like it's been, you know, in there for a while. Yeah, it's got dusty all over, so it means that when they press the pigment, they didn't clean up like they usually do, which is surprising with BH. But this one has got more of the blues and the neutral tones, and then it's got this real bright green sitting down here. So sitting here like, wait a minute. I don't know. I guess the green is more of a pop color, so. And this is the foil eyes too. And each of these, you know, these are named. The Supernova is actually named. This one has a nice dark purple in it too. And the Wavs that I actually wear, which are in the second row. And then, of course, it's got my peachy colors, which, you know. And none of these have, yeah, as you can see, no mirror. Which is a good thing because I'm tired of blinding people when I do my makeup tutorials. It is so hard when you have a mirror on your eyeshadows not to blind people. Because if you blind people, oh, the comments that I get from people when they're blinded. But I also got, when I bought them, I picked up 2 as a gift. Of course, you know, you have to make sure that your besties and your friends all have the same thing. So, yeah. I'm definitely loving this palette, though. Definitely going to be using that. And then, of course, you guys know that I'm waiting for my BoxyCharm to come in because I really wanted to do a unboxing with them, and I still haven't seen it. But I do have, you know, the BH Cosmetics. They sent me a card for next time. But they also sent me this. It looked bigger on their site. It really did. I swear it really did. It looked 1,000 times bigger. And it said 6 shadows. But of course, you know, the Supernova palette looked really, really teeny. And the, you know, the foil eyes looked like little tiny, tiny. So I was expecting them tiny, and I was expecting this one big. And if you guys ordered and didn't know that they were giving away another palette, it's not a huge loss. It seems like a huge loss to me because I did order and I was expecting a bigger palette and everything. And this is kind of, that's it. That's 6 colors. I'm still trying to figure out how you fit 6 colors of eyeshadow in here unless they're like pea size. But I haven't opened it yet, so. As you can tell, I just don't look happy about it at all. I'm happy about my eyeshadows. I am not happy. If I was supposed to give this, because that was the original intention, was I was going to get this and give this away. I don't know if I want to be embarrassed about giving this away as a Christmas present to somebody if it's this small. This is how small it is. Okay? Look, my thumb next to it. My thumb is 1 inch. It is 2 inches tall. It's a nice, I suppose it's a nice, you know, smoky palette for somebody just starting out, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in a giveaway instead of, you know, doing it as a gift to someone, because that's really cheesy. I was expecting something better, but yeah. But that's it for the BH Cosmetic stuff. I cannot wait to use my new foundation. I really can't, because... yeah, I'm just not feeling my other foundation that I wear, which is, you know, I wear religiously, which is why most of my pictures come out really, really nice, is my Adovia. But it is becoming wintertime, and I don't have any more of their winter foundation. Plus, I'm not feeling on actually, you know, doing their foundation, because I'm already using a lot, I mean, tons of their stuff. So I'm not really feeling it for the winter time. And I really didn't want to place an order because it's around Christmas and everybody's going crazy with their essential oils and they're going crazy with other stuff. And I just, you know, it just wasn't me. So I decided to go with the BH Cosmetics. So I'm hoping with the right primer, it's actually going to work. If not, What can you do? I mean, it's a light. Yes, I'm having hair difficulties. But like I was saying, it's a light color. So I'm sure I could probably, anybody who's got a yellow undertone, I should have no problems with it. I really want to try it now while I'm on camera since I am live and you guys can actually see it. What you guys don't actually know is my camera is at magnification level. So everything that you see has been magnified on purpose. You know, I decided to do a magnification level because last time you guys were saying how skinny I was, this, that, and the other, and obviously magnification level makes you, you know, like 100 times bigger than you actually are, but what do I care? You know what? Take me as I am or don't take me at all. Anyway, I figure, what the heck? I've got it out. I wonder what it, you know, I really wonder what it's like. I've already washed my face. I already washed my face at night. I do. It's like this religious thing that I just religiously wash my face. I have to. I am loving quite a few things about washing my face at night instead of, you know, waking up and doing it because apparently it dries out my face. So, yeah. And of course, I'm rearranging stuff over here because behind you guys, well, actually under you guys, is where I keep everything. Like, you know, everything from BoxyCharm, which I have enough makeup to choke a horse now. I thank you, BoxyCharm, for the wonderful, you know, eyeshadow palettes and everything. But, you know, I'm still a BH fan. You know, I need my BH Cosmetics now. They changed, and you guys remember when I used to, you know, jump on them about everything. They've actually changed, and their customer service is like 1,000 times better than it was. Apparently screaming at them does work. Who knew? But yes, I have my Supernova palette out, so I might just put on some eyeshadow while I'm doing this. Before it, of course, I've got everything here, but I can never find what I want. There's my eyeshadow primer. Now, this is funny. I ran out of my e.l.f. Cosmetics one, which, as you guys know, it's the glitter foundation. And I had the glitter thin, the glitter primer for eyes. I had their foundation. I was using all of e.l.f. religiously. And I'd gotten upset because it is so hard to find their glitter primer anymore. So I decided that I was going to go on Shop Miss A, even though after they told me they, you know, they wanted nothing to do with me. They wanted nothing to do with my fans. They wanted nothing to do with my friends. Whatever. So I picked this up. I placed an order. And I've been trying this. And for a primer, it's not bad, but it's not e.l.f. Let's just say that. But, you know, for standards on keeping, it's what I work with and it's what I need. So, with that said, I'm going to sit here, and it is so hot in here. I might just have to use my wipe anyway. But I have been sitting here, and it's been like, how long has it been? It's been like, what, 3 months? 2 months since I've actually, you know, been on camera or did anything. And as you guys know, I'm still dealing with what I was dealing with. You know, I came out this way and it was all, and yes, I do behind the ears and I do my neck when I wash. I'm just refreshing because, ooh, it is hot in here and I'm not putting makeup or foundation on top of the sweaty face. No, it just doesn't work that way. So, and of course, I do the fronts of my ears because the fronts of my ears, believe it or not, when I do my foundation, that is where I put foundation. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a couple of bobby pins and I'm putting them in so I don't have to put one of those headbands on and flash you guys, you know, an editorial or something from them. I don't want to do any advertising for anybody. Since it is a, you know, as you can see how hot it is? I had taken a shower yesterday and my hair underneath is like wet. So I am pinning back my hair. And yes, my hair has gotten long, guys. Come on now. And it's past the shoulders in the back, and it is really, I am not complaining about it. Not whatsoever. It just shines like red, like you wouldn't believe. Depending on the light, it can go from dark red to a fire engine red. So we're going to, and yes, I cheat. You know, we're allowed to cheat every once in a while. And I cheat. Let me tell you, I cheat. So I'm going to play around with the BH Cosmetics. First, we're going to do the eyes because I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling today. And yeah, I use the tape. I am just so not interested in coloring in between the lines. And it looks like I'm an alien too, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, guys, I haven't gained any. Sad thing is I haven't lost any either. But I'm still stable at my weight. And of course, I did not do that right. So now it's attached to my eyebrow. Ow! Okay. Is that even? Sorta. Kinda. A little over. Yeah. Okay. That's even now. All right. To the primer. Now, I take this and I just put it on my lid. People take it, they put it on their lid, they put it at the top. Can't do that. The thing is, with this, is it dries super duper fast. So I have to work super duper fast. And I've actually thrown this on top of shadow, which is really cute. If you do that, you actually get that fluorescent kind of thing, or it just makes your eyes pop open. See, my eyes are a lot. Hey, here we are. But yeah, that's from Santi. Shop Miss A. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, yes, I'm dropping things again. Ah, I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, earring. Just in case you guys wanted to see what I dropped. No, it's not like an incident that I had when I was in Washington State where I opened up my cabinet and, you know, eyeshadow went on all over. We don't do that no more. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. And it happened on camera. I'm like, yeah, I'm not editing this out. No. The heck with it. Let it be. So, I don't know. What am I feeling today? I'm feeling a little bit smoky. I don't know. I'm feeling Aries. Aries is a dark color in this palette. Let me give you guys a swatch of that because I do have my makeup wipe out. Aries is a dark purple. Okay? And it is so purple that it is almost red. And that's the color that I actually want on my stupid walls in the bathroom. Maybe I should just swatch the palette and go, I want this color, I want this color, I want this color. Can you make them? Because that's the color I want. That is the dark purpley red that I want. Actually, that's more for the bedroom. I'd have to look at the other palette because the other palette has dark purple. But I don't want it dark to black. So, yeah. We're going to take Aries, which is that color. And all of my makeup brushes, guys, you're going to love this. All of my makeup brushes are now in this. I didn't put anything in the bottom of it. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. So, I need a packing brush. Let's see what we got. We got this one. And these are all, ooh, fuzzy. Here's from the brushes. That one was just coming out. I've got a flat liner brush. I've got a slanted liner brush now. I've got like packing all over the place. I've got packing brushes all over the place now, which I'm not complaining about. Not in the least. I did end up buying an equivalent of Gossamer makeup artist brushes. These are A Design. Well, this one is A Design. It's like his, but it's not as, his are more dense, and this one isn't. So yeah, if you see this, it is not his brush, it is theirs. This one actually is his. It was given to me by a friend, and I sterilized it, and yeah, I told her that all his brushes were gone. I sterilized it and everything, but apparently she's gotten good use out of it, because as you can see, yeah. So at least I have an angled brush again. So we said we were going to go with Aries. So I'm going to take Aries, and I'm just going to pop it in the outer corner. And see, this camera is actually very good because I can turn my mirror so you guys can see it as well. And I could see it. And I'm just bringing it into the crease line. And of course, my tape is going to be difficult and come off my face because, of course, it is so extremely hot in here. And no, I don't put my transition colors in until later. And I don't know why, but that's just the way it's been with me lately. Because I've been doing more subtle colors. These are not as pigmented in the swatch. They're highly pigmented, but in this, it's not going on as pigmented as I'd like. And that's unusual because I like huge pigment. Maybe it's the fact that I had the tape on. I don't know, but I do need that line that I get with the tape. Just so it, it gives it a clean edge and finish. I could always buff it out later or fix it or whatever, but I just don't have time for that. Okay, so I have my dark areas at the outside, and now we have to choose another color. And if you didn't know, I'm using the Supernova palette. And this palette is gorgeous, and I'm loving all of the colors. I'm just not feeling the green today. And usually I feel the green. I'm not feeling the green. It's a cross between, I guess it was a cross between Celestial, Celestial, Pegasus, Libra, or Phoenix. And I'm going to try and bend this without hurting it. This is Phoenix. That one. That's a gold. This is Pegasus. This is Libra. And Aurora and Celestial are the bottom two. And I don't know how bright I want my eyes today, but I think I might go with Pegasus, because Pegasus is that almost white. So I'm thinking, let's go a little bold in the eye. Is it too light for you guys to see? Maybe. Is it too light for you to see? I don't know. Yeah, see, guys, I've actually lost a lot of weight. I don't know. And the camera picks up white. Here it picks up like a glittery silver. So I'm not sure. Really not sure. These are really powdery. This is just going to be a mess if I don't handle this the right way. If you move it, the fallout is crazy. So, I love BH, but their fallout with their palettes is just not. It's just not. So. I'll do the same to the other side, because the other side, you can tell which eye I've done and which eye I haven't. So, and I'm just packing it, because if you move it, you move the bristles of your brush, you have a mess. I don't need a mess today. Not that I don't have my makeup remover wipes. I just don't need a mess today. Because today is a day that I don't want to have a mess. And of course, after I put in the bright color, I'm going to probably go back in with the dark and then just, clean it up and everything. But I am just packing that color on there. And by packing, most people don't know what packing is. You'll see most makeup artists packing. What it means is you take your brush, you go into your color. Usually you wiggle it back and forth or you tap it. And then you pack it on by tapping it on your eye. Usually you'll tap it out first. I don't like to do that with certain colors, especially foils. Now, foils are the best if you have a makeup setting spray or like MAC has their setting spray. So if you take it and I usually just tap it so it's not really liquidy. And then you go back in. Foils do this. Besides getting all over the place. Foils happen to come out 5 times stronger when wet. So it'd be a good idea to put them over a wet base. I don't know if you guys could see the difference, but I've got it all over my eyelashes. But I'm going to go back and do the other one. And that's the time that you could actually move the shadow when the brush is wet. Because any other time you'll get fallout like crazy. Okay, so these are actually glitters, so it's not surprising if I have glitter all over the place. And yes, I'm cleaning off my brush, and I'm going to go back into Aries. And I'm going to re-wet my brush a little bit. Wasn't expecting that much, but ooh. It's got a nice blue in it too that I may use at a later date. But I'm just gonna bring it in. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Hopefully, get all the way down. Because I don't want, any of my lash line showing on that one. I am loving this palette. Oh, BH, I am loving this palette. I don't know why I did not get the Supernova palette before. But I am loving this palette. I am loving it way, 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 way too much more than I should. I am loving it extremely, 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 extremely. But yeah, I am adoring it. Adoring, adoring. And of course, I'll go back in with a Q-tip and just clean up if I have to. How many Q-tips do I? Let's see. Because I went past that line, and I didn't want to go past that line, so. And the best part of a Q-tip, I think, is the fact that you can get it into certain places. That your fingers would just completely mess up. Because, see, I didn't want it all the way down into here. Right where my tear duct is, I should say. I didn't want it in there. Not as far as it went. It went, like, thick. I'm not a thickie. No, no, no. Let me clear that up. Probably have to clear under my eye, maybe. Because I don't put in the corner here until I'm done everything else, because it just makes no sense to put that in. But that's what the eyes look like. And no, I'm not wearing my foundation yet, so that's next. I never put my foundation on before I put my eyes on. I did once, and I was using a black powder for my eyes. Ooh, that came out really bad. There was nothing I could do. I had to take my makeup off, and I mean completely off. So, there's that. Doubt that. If you guys are wondering, right next to everything has, you know, my waste paper basket there. We have this little desk set up pretty good. What I was using was the Spray Set and Go by Project Beauty. I'm actually loving this. I have another one that I was using before, but I just loving this one like 1,000 times more. Okay, so we have 3 brushes, 3 sponges, and then I have a little guy in case I want to get fine detail. He has to be picked up with a bunch of tweezers. So the sizes that I normally use on a daily basis are these 3. This one is Pure. It's from Pure. And these 2 are from A Beauty, and I got them on Amazon. So did this little guy. This guy gets into all of the corners and edges and makes everything smooth. So this little guy is for putting on this. I don't know what it is, but I don't like putting my primer on with my fingers. It's not like I haven't washed my fingers, but I really don't like putting on primer with fingers. I think, and this is just my personal opinion, when, you know, I gotta do primer, if I'm using my fingers and it goes onto the container, it actually doesn't get, you know, it does get onto my skin, but so does everything else from the day. And, you know, my fingers are bad. My skin is bad enough. I really don't need to sit there and do that garbage with it. The next thing I do is now that I've got my, and I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. In case you guys are wondering, this one came in a Sephora box, and I was not happy about it. The Play box, forget it. This is what I got, as this is supposed to be a full-size sample. Not even gonna go there. But a little bit goes a long way. It's oil-free, and I'm loving it, so I may just pick this up again. I have not worn any foundation without it yet. I do have foundation drops that I can add for a more glowy look, but no. Now I'm going to open the BH Cosmetics. Rip the rest of that top of the box. I did too, see? This is why I can't have nice things, guys, because, you know, I can't open boxes right. Okay. And I'll give it a nice, you know, pat on the bottom. You know, I told somebody about that. I told them, why are you shaking your foundation? And she's like, I shake everything. I went, okay. But it's in a tube. How do you shake a tube? I'm doing this because it's the first time. If it's been sitting for like months, I'll do it again. But, you know, and believe me when I tell you, I've already got it on my skin on my hand. I'm going to take 3 pumps of it because I don't know how much coverage it has. And I do like to clear up the tip. I like the pumps. I really do. I really, really, really do. Ooh. That's a lot runnier than I thought it would be in large quantity. But I'm going to start under my eyes and right to make that line crisp in the end. No, I don't put on concealer. You know what? I do prefer as much of my bare face as can be. I see that, you know, this is going to be interesting. I did a boo-boo when I did this, and I'm actually going to have to get up. So if you guys see, dead, nobody's there, it's not my fault. I forgot something. Okay. Now, this is live, so you guys should notice this by now. I don't, break things and, fix them and this, that, and the other, or take breaks. That's better. Okay. I did a boo-boo, and I usually have it set up, but this is like a last-minute thing. So let me tell you how this works. What you do is you always have your beauty blender wet, because if you don't, it not only soaks up all of the product, but your skin doesn't soak it up either, which is another reason why keeping your face clean is nice. And hair, get out of the way. I just pinned it back. I am not having an easy day today. But, ooh, that's not bad. I mean, it's a little lighter than I expected, but it is coming winter time, so it's gotta... I'm having difficulties matching my foundation again, guys, because I'm using the, whatchamacallit, the Adovia, and it's a mineral foundation, so I'm not really feeling regular foundations. So what I decided, and I think this is not a bad medium coverage, believe it or not. And this is from their professional line too, so, I'm starting to get back into doing professional makeup and stuff like that, and I figure, what the heck? I will pick up a foundation that is worthy of me for a change. And of course, it takes a hell of a long time to be blending this. It does not like this beauty blender, I say. That's all right. No, my arm doesn't like the bouncing, that's for sure. But my lips are going through some issues. It is like, I'm going to tell you guys that my skin and my face have been going through some issues. Remember when I was in Washington State, how my face was just a mess? My hands were a mess. My face was a mess. Everything was a mess. And now, for some weird reason, and I need something to drink. Like, where is my water? Oh, hold on a second here. My face, my face has been having issues to where it's been fine. I'm going to let this dry a little bit into my skin, because on camera it seems to be, I don't know. On camera it seems to be different than it is in real life. I've not been sleeping good, guys, so, you can see my pillow lines on camera. You can't see them in real life, so just be glad about that. You get to see just strange stuff going on, but in the last couple of days, like I was saying, since since I've got here, it seems to be, my lips have been like the Mojave Desert. Dry. I mean, yeah, dry. Arizona has more water than my lips do. I don't know what it is. I have been trying everything. I have tried, you know, Oop. I have tried everything under the sun, and it is just not working. I just have to be drinking water. But, oh, and my allergies have been killing me. It's like horrible. Okay, after a minute of letting it dry, ooh, that's not too bad. I suppose I can live with that. I mean, it's not like anybody's gonna be jumping up in front of me going, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know? So I guess I can live with that. And this one I have to use for powder and highlighter. I don't need this one today. And I'm really not getting that close in with the little baby, so didn't need to do that today. We're good. My highlighter. Becca Cosmetics. Okay, so I suppose I put a bronzer over it, maybe. I don't know. I've got like issues with bronzers lately. Just little, so I don't look so dead. I don't want to look so dead. Going to brush is molting. Going to cut line in. And I think I'll leave it that way. No, now we're done. I'll see you guys later. No, I'm serious. Could you believe that? Yep, but we're done. No, I couldn't do that. I really couldn't. And of course, even though I've tied my hair up, it's in the way. So we're going to cut here. And I'm going to cut here. And then I'm just going to shade it in. And then I'm going to go back and fix that, or at least try. Oh, get out the way here. So this I'm using is the Milani bronzer, the all over bronzer. Now, believe it or not, I won this ages ago. It seems like ages ago. Ow, my nose ring hurts. Pop my nose. But I won it ages ago and I was giggling about it. And I went, I don't have a bronzer in the house. And I didn't realize why I would need it. Well, in the summertime, I don't need it. Well, I use a little bit. I use a lighter. But in the wintertime, I'm noticing that I'm using it a heck of a lot more. And of course, I'm going to blend this line out. My gosh. Those lines just don't get out the way here. I'm not used to having that long hair either. Woo. I don't want that line to show. Because that'd be really crazy to just go out and here it is. My hair. I'm telling you. My hair. And no, I don't get skinnier as time goes on. My camera actually decides it's going to focus. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so that was the Milani bronzer, the all-over bronzer. And that's the extra large, is it? No, that's the extra large. And it is in the color 01. Tan in a pan for all skin types. And then I got this, and this is by Studio Makeup. And I wish they really, really, really had the color on here, because they don't. They don't even have a number on here. Okay, hair. Stop it. How many pins do I have to put in before it stops? Okay, so what I do is, it's a loose powder. I just use what's on the lid, because, yeah, just because. They have a high cheekbone anyway, so I don't really need a ton of it. And all it does is it brings out the highlight later. And it's just a really, it looks like a dark pink, but it's not. So, and of course, I am going to, while I'm doing this, I really should be baking under my eyes. So I'm going to take my little guy, and I'm going to go into some powder. And this is by Bare Minerals, and this is their Invisible Light. And I'm just going to go, and while we're sitting here, so it doesn't crease or move. So it doesn't crease or move. Okay. I am going to add some powder underneath my eyes. And that's why it also has a kind of pointed edge. I can get right in there. Just like that. Okay, so while that is setting, so it doesn't crease, since it's actually early day, that ought to thrill you guys. I mean, seriously. Doesn't that thrill you? I'm actually up. Okay, so I've got a choice. I can use the back of K. I can use, I've got somewhere, I have no idea where, is Scandalicious Cosmetics highlighter. And then I've got the Ofra. And this is Rodeo Drive. So, and this is there. I use this all the time. I'm feeling the Becca K right now. And this is the Becca Cosmetics. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. It's a liquid, so I'm going to have to use the duck sponge. And I'm going to take a very little bit, because I don't know how this performs at all, and I don't want to look like a spotlight. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad I took a very little bit, because holy cow. That would have been just way too much highlight for me. I am not, I like highlight. Ooh, Jesus, good Lord. Ah! Okay. I am a highlight girl, honey. Yes, I am, but I don't want to look like a homing beacon. I'm drawing a straight line down my nose. This is interesting. Not feeling it. It's like a rose gold. Maybe I'm not a rose gold fan. Don't know. It's subtle, but it's, don't know. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure what to make of it. I mean, it puts great highlight, but I don't know. Guess I'll find out. I need to get my wipe. Get the rest of it off my hand because I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so I guess this is going to sit there for now. Put my little beauty blender away. And now to choose a lippy. Now I've got some Sears highlight going on. What do I want? I would say I would like a Dragon Cosmetic lip, but I don't know. Well, I suppose I'll do a neutral lip. I really have a lot of other stuff going on. My lips are so dry. And this is Dragon Cosmetics, and this would be number 8. And yes, this is really Dragon Cosmetics. And it is their neutral on, these are their mattes. Not used to wearing matte, but it's a matte, so. And I guess that's about it. I'm not feeling doing a winged liner because, I don't know. I do need to do my brows, though. Oh, good Lord. I need to do my brows. I'm not doing anything spectacular. Because, yeah, I don't need anything spectacular. Just going to give a little color fill. Not, you know, not extravagant today. We do need some mascara. And I don't think I'm putting on a liner. Now, I'm loving a liner. And it's this one. And I got it in BoxyCharm. And it's Mirabella. And I love their stuff. I really do. Matter of fact, I adore their stuff, actually. I'm just going to put on like 2 or 3 coats of the, oh my gosh, what the heck are they called? The Unique 3D false lashes. I'm just not feeling it today. I'm not feeling a lot of things today. No, Christmas season and everything has me fine. I'm just not feeling things today. It is gorgeous out though. I'm poking myself in the eye. don't know, maybe I'm going through that depressed state or something. I haven't been feeling stuff for a while. It is now time, now that I have decided that I'm going to poke myself in the eye quite a few times, I can actually take off all of that powder that was under my eyes. And yeah, I probably should have went with a brighter lip because I am extravagant. But yeah, that's it. I really don't feel a winged liner today. I don't know why. I just don't. I would have done a winged liner for you guys, or at least, tight line. I'm just not feeling it. Really not feeling it today. I don't know. Because every time I go to use this one, and I love it, but when I go to use it, let's see. Yeah, see, it doesn't like staying where I want it. And I'm afraid to go down too far because you get that. Ugh. Not too bad. There we go. There. Easy, simple wing. You just line it to the end, bring it up, connect it. But there you go. Very simple and easy. BH Cosmetics haul with makeup. So I've been on this long enough. I will see you guys in the next video. I'll probably post this up if I have a limit, but probably not. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.